going, guys? This is Omegafraz of Omegafraz Gaming, and today I'm doing a guide slash showcase of the new creation for Skyrim Anniversary Edition. This is one of um, the paid versions that just came out. The Winterfrost um, player home. I already went through it earlier on a different save. This is my warrior character, or my warrior save that hasn't done it yet. To start off, to find this location, you need to go to the Dainty Sloat over here by Solitude, and it's like right here. Uh, and you go up here to this cavern here. Um, and you'll find a place called Liar's Descent. There's a lot of notes in here. There's no quest markers or anything, so I mean it is on PlayStation. It might not be the same on Xbox or PC, but this is a PlayStation version. Uh, so you got poorly scrawled no. It says Stalmar, keep making enemies, and you will need aid to drink milk for the rest of your natural life. Go on, keep doing it. This is quite funny. The fact you don't know what you are getting yourself into is amazing me on how the fact you are so blind and you don't tell where you are going to, and the fact that you have known other for how long. Okay, the mod author, obviously that's not their first, English is not their first language. That was really difficult to read. But that aside, it's not really that important to the overall quality of the mod. But just something to keep in mind. You do get candlelight. You will need this later on if you care about that kind of thing, because the house is kind of dark. Uh, so I don't know. I'm not a mage, so I do need. Oh, I already have candlelight, so I don't even need it. Uh, I don't know when I got that, but whatever. You go to this. It says the ladder is broken. You can't go down there. Not from there anyway. You got a chest. It's got level doors. There should usually, actually, I think that's a set amount. Like it's always going to be the same. I think that's fixed. Because it was like that the last time I went through here too. You got just generic wine. There are some unique uh, wines and alcoholic beverages. If you go down here, well, not associated to alcoholic beverages, but there are some alcoholic beverages that are unique in this mod. But if you go down here, on another note, if you go down here, there's a bunch of ores, and like they're mostly gore, but I think there's some corundum in here somewhere too. And there's some, yeah, there's corundum. There's some silver somewhere around here too. Uh, and then if you go interact with this ladder, it lets you make a bridge out of that ladder. Now that is the ladder from the broken ladder that we couldn't go down. See if it goes. Ladder is broken. It's the same one we came from. There is a chest over here that has random boss loot. It's just leveled loot based on a boss chest, so nothing unique in there, but you should know that it's over there. It's easy to miss. Uh, Another thing you should note is that I could not find the second ladder. I'm pretty sure there's supposed to be one, because if not, you can't cross this chasm from ordinary means. You have to go all the way back up, and it's like you can do this, go back this way, but like if you go down here, there's ores on the other side, but I don't see a ladder that you can use to get across this if you jump down on the other side, because you'll see what I mean when I go over here. Because there's ores down here, but it's difficult to get back up here because there's no ladder to get back up here. You can try to parkour around, but it's difficult to get back up here. Um, just so fair warning. There's nothing else in here. You go over here. There is some generic cave ingredients. It's all over the place. And then you get some geodes. This one has those unique quest reward or the quest item, like the Argonian Ale, that you can only get in one location. And now there's some more there if you care about that. And then this one you can get those at Helgen, but and then there's a gem in here. I believe that one is always a flawless. I've only gone through here twice, and in both scenarios that was a flawless gem. So, and then you go here, and there is a replica Daedric artifacts. I'm gonna pick up all of these because it will be important for later. I don't think I can loot that. Yeah, I can't loot that. Yeah. Oh, wait. And then some firewood there. This guy has a note. It says to Lucas, I have caught wind of your recent plan to flee Skyrim. I have also heard the claim that I was trying to instill fear with my words. I did nothing but display the ire you had forged with your empty threats. I did not intend to make you fearful. I was merely expressing how you and the others had made me feel with your absurdities. If there is any person more guilty of trying to instill fear, it's you with your threat to slit my throat. Speaking too loosely from your mouth is a fool's game. You may find yourself suffering from a fate similar to your threat, Stelmar. And this guy's name is Lucas. There is a I forget, is it? No, it's in his inventory. Oh yeah, this is the weapon. This is the weapon knife. Yeah. Another copy of that if you want one. There's not many in the game, so it's always a plus. If you look under here, there's a bunch of silver and gold. Just leveled potions. I believe that potion changes depending on how leveled you are. Oops, I did not want to pick up that. This one says roaming merchant. Kara, taking down that merchant was a waste of your time. He had nothing but what appears to be useless clutter. The axe refuses to hold an edge when put against the grindstone. The glowing shield is weak and malleable, and the other pieces are just fruitless. Get plenty of rest before darkness falls. Tomorrow you and I will set off for solitude. We need to evaluate the worth of these items. Surely they must not be worthless. The others will remain here. Uh, they've got generic items in your inventory. This will always change. Um, Stalmar has abandoned us whilst you were out of camp. Janik, Stalmar, and Takir got riled up over difference of opinions. Stalmar attacked us all with a myriad of insults over our choice not to cower behind our armor. I'm glad you convinced me, Kara. You are right. Armor is for milk drinkers. I shall don nothing but this loincloth for the rest of my life. Have you heard anything from Takir? He disappeared the day after Stalmar left. Maybe he went after him. Robberies. No notes or anything here. This is a book. I think this is from this. I don't think this is in the game. I'm not sure whether that's from the game or whether it's just a generic book, but that is from the game. I do have a mod that makes new skill books, so I'm not sure. Read robberies. It says, I have no clue. You could be right. Maybe he set off to find Stalmar. Kara. There's gold ingot here. Leveled loot. Lots of gold and silver in this thing, so there's nothing unique among them. Just always check under the beds because it seems they stashed a lot of stuff under them. Go this way. And this is where we get into the area underneath the house. Empty cold resist potions. You can't actually do anything with it, I don't think. 2 robberies. Dear Loincloth Rob, so his name has been changed into Loincloth Rob. Yes, that's what Kara and the others call you behind your back. I am informing you that I am to rid myself of this moronic clump of idiots. This font is really difficult to read. I took no issue with your speech on refusing to wear armor. That incident at the Winking Skeever, however, was the most foolish thing I've ever been forced to attend. Kara investigated that conflict by hurling hypocritical insults at the mercenary, insinuating him a coward for wearing armor. Why do you listen and agree with her foolishness? You used to wear your elven armor with pride. It's very ironic that you both cowered from the enraged mercenary behind the city guards. They were equipped with the very armor you all chose to renounce. I questioned the mental capacity of Kara. No man or woman is made of steel. You are all flesh and bone. I am willing to wager the group won't last much longer. Stalmar. Um, okay, now this is a unique named weapon that you can get. It has a, unfortunately, generic ice enchantment on it. But it is pretty decently statted for. Uh, it's just yeah. I don't think that's the same model as the dragon bone sword. I believe that's unique. So yeah, it is a ice dragon bone sword, and I believe that it's leveled up with dragon bone, don't or dragon smithing. So um, yeah, ice enchantment. There's an icy chest here, has generic level loot. If you go down here, there's an ice wraith here. Or not ice wraith, wisp mother. Now, this ladder here, it leads up to the house, but I'm not going to go there quite yet. I'm going to instead show you the docks first. For two reasons. One, just to give you an idea on the map where this is located. There's nothing really out here. It's just there's a dock. You do have a carpenter's workbench. It says, if you are reading this, I assume that you've already claimed winterfrost and have chosen to keep the dwelling for yourself, at which point you will be interested in the information below. There are enough supplies with the plans required to craft another boat. You can use the carpenter's workbench to the left. I can't leave my old boat here. It will be departing with me. With some luck, you are handy enough to with the basic tools. Right, so you don't need materials. You can just walk up to it and it crafts a boat. This is a long-running theme with this mod. There's a lot of things that you can interrupt or interact with, and this is a rowboat to Solitude. So there's a lot of things that you can interact with just to get like build things, and you don't need materials or anything. So none of that hearth fire annoying stuff. And then we go up here and go to Skyrim. Now, show you exactly where this is. We're pretty far out from where we started, because we started here. And now we're at Winterfrost. First thing to note, like you can like ignite the fire here. This is not a Skyforge. I always test to see whether it's a Skyforge, but no, it's not. It also is not a Lunar Forge. So standard forge. Some people care about that, so I always test for it. You got some chicken eggs in here. Empty backpack. Wood chopping block. You got your storage units for ores. This just wraps around. There's nothing up here. Now you may be wondering, how do I get in the house? And here's where you say you interact with stuff. And it says shovel snow. Well, this is what this mod does really well, especially for PlayStation. Like, I don't know why you teleport over here, but I guess it's because you place the shovel when you were done. But you now go in here, and you're going to notice immediately that it's really dark. Now, there's two things you can do to remedy that. It gives you another candlelight in case you didn't pick up the one from earlier. You got a travel map, and you can fast travel there or through it, so it does work. And then when you do that, it unlocks the rowboat to it over here. Uh, Fast traveling back to Winterfrost. Go back in. And yeah, it's really dark. You can do two things to remedy that. There are a bunch of lights scattered around. Let's go through and turn on the lights first. It's hard to see them without the candle, but there's one. There's some down here too. Basically, you just light every torch sconce. There's a Cyrodiilic brandy that's also, there's like only one in the game. Or no, it's Clovian. I mean, not, I was thinking Clovian brandy, not Cyrodiilic brandy. The fireplace can light up. This says, journal page. I have lived a good life. My time has come. I have been granted a sight of a glorious death, and I must not fail Malkath. So the original owner was Nork. I must please him. I will leave here and seek out a place from my vision. The only thing that remains is what happens to this dwelling after I am no more. If you have reached this piece of paper, then you must be worthy enough to live within the walls that shelter it. Winterfrost has served me for as long as I can recall. It is no longer useful to me. I do not have the time to remove a majority of my belongings. Only some will go with me. Anything that remains is now yours. If you wish for it now, I must go. This is the final page torn from my journal. I will place it here and cast the rest into the fire. May you die a good death in battle. An old orc. There's a burned journal. I don't think you can read the burned journal. I'm not sure. Yeah, it doesn't show up in here, is it? Does show up in... Yeah, it's burned journal. So there is a burned journal. It is a unique item. But... let's see. There's a lantern here. One thing that I freaking noticed is, and I have yet to test it out, and this is why I kept the Dragonstone. I'm not sure what it does, if you still have it. It allows you to place it and remove it. But I don't know why you would want to do it, because you can't do the quest if you don't have the Dragonstone. But there's no way to make a replica, so this, under most circumstances, this Dragonstone plaque is going to be left empty. I mean, maybe wrong. Maybe there's a way to make one, but I wasn't planning on doing this. But I guess I'm doing candlelight for now. Oh yeah, the bookshelf, scrolls and notes and shoes, and there is a unique item in here called the Relic of Kine. Stamina regenerates 35% faster, resist frost 65%, and carrying capacity increases 50%. There's not many. I think there's only like one item in the game other than this that has 3 enchantments on it, and it's the ring from the Daedric Creation Club thing. So for the Daedric armor, uh, this you interact with it, and it says when this book is open, you can interact with the 2 pieces of paper to the left of it. One piece of paper changes the bedroom walls, the other changes the bedroom floor. With the book open, you may also walk around the house and interact and hide in place rugs and wall brackets and taxidermy. So you do this, you can change the floor to that one or that one. And then the wall, just the 2 different types. I don't know, I still think I like this one better. I like this floor better. You can remove the rug, or you can place it back down. You can remove the wall brackets. I don't think there was anything else in here. There are no hidden rooms in this house. I checked all of the bookshelves. Just FYI, in case you want to spend 20 minutes looking for something that's not there, like I did. Definitely could have used more light sources. Yeah. Like even once you've lit all the sconces, it's still kind of dark. Now this room's a bit tricky. It took me a while to realize that all of these are interactable. This staff storage. Armor chest. I like how when you open the chest, it changes the interior to match the surroundings. You got your golden claws, your masks, your other masks, arrows and bolts, lots of name storage. This is where you got your replicas. I'm not sure whether you have to actually obtain them first before you can create a replica, but I believe that once you've obtained the item, you can create a replica for it. I'm not sure. And that might be true about the Dragonstone, but I think it's funny that it lets you place the Dragonstone even though you can't actually keep the Dragonstone. Yeah, this could definitely have used more wall sconces. Yeah, Blade of Sacrifice, Blade of Woe, Keening, Ore Storage, Ingot Storage, the Paragon slots, standard stuff. Lots of shield racks. Only, let's see, 4 mannequins in here. I believe I saw a unique beverage somewhere, and I can't remember where it was. There was some place that there was like a New kind of beverage. Oh yeah, there it is. Sweet apple wine. You pick this up, and it's just standard. Well, it's I guess it increases carrying capacity, and its duration is longer. Um, but I don't think you can get another copy of this. I'm not sure um, whether because I haven't tested. Because there is a place to fill bottles up top. Oh yeah, there is another sweet apple wine. So there's two of them in the house that I know of. But if you go up here, and you may have noticed this earlier when I went past it, there is a thing that says fill bottles. Oh no, it's mead. It's just regular mead. No, I think you can only get those sweet apple ones, which is unfortunate. Add remove tools. You can. It's another thing. Again, you can do this. You may notice some slight flickering there when you use the mage light, which is funny because this was obviously designed with the intention of using the mage light, but it doesn't really work well. Yeah, so all in all, it's a pretty good house. It's very simple. Pros, it's got pretty much everything you need. You got your garden plots. You got it is fully nav meshed. You don't have any problems with your followers or anything like here. I have yet to test whether or not you can move your family in. I doubt it because there's not a second bed. But I have yet to test that. One thing that is kind of might be a kind of a deal breaker if you want to use this is if you are a survival mode player. This you can't fast travel, which means in survival mode, which means you'd have to go through that tunnel or through the boat thing every time you want to get here, and it's really cold here. Uh, this is freaking survival mode enabled, so you can warm up here or here, but it's frigid air. You will freaking get cold really fast. Oh yeah, there's another thing. Yeah, there's a sconce here, so this is also a source of heat. If you wanted to sit here in the frigid cold and eat dinner or something, you can. But yeah, no, the location is kind of difficult for survival mode. It would definitely not be my first choice. But it does have everything you need, and the aspect of having name storage is also cool. The replica feature is also cool. Let me check actually. I want to check see whether I can craft the things at the forge. Because if I can make replicas, I don't know what they would be under. I'm not seeing any way to make replicas. So there's probably some more replicas hidden around that I haven't found yet. But you can look for them yourselves. I haven't been able to find them, and I've done some pretty extensive searches. If any of you find them, post them in the comments, and I will try to post them under the same thread. That way, because I'll pin I'll pin a comment, say place your locations that you found them here, and then everybody can look underneath that one. But thanks for showing up. This is the creation winter mist. Thanks. Bye.